if you saw the scene of me dragging her, I was like this.
It was crazy, guys.
We're moving on to fight number 2, where I fought 4 bitches.
If you call a woman, African woman, no go agree. She go say, I be lady yo.
4 bitches.
Line them bitches up.
So everybody's gonna tell their own part from their perspective, okay? We were all fucking drunk. We had that extra bottle of Hennessy. We only drank like that much from the bottle, so we had a lot of Hennessy left. It was right here. We had like this much
let me go
left.
ahead and get the rest of that.
Big ass.
This is our trophy.
I said I'm gonna have all the bitches that were a part of my night sign this bottle because this is our trophy for winning all the fights.
And I have a Sharpie too. I'm gonna get that shit.
Coming into 2017 with a bang. Like,
This is the bottle. This is the bottle that caused it all.
We were just trying to get the bottle. Honestly, that's really what we were trying to do.
Let me pause it real quick. I'll be right back. We're gonna take some shots.
We don't eat on beds.
Huh?
We don't eat on beds.
Oh shit.
Unapologetically African.
This is New Year's Day still.
Because
And
this happened, the first fight happened at about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
And then this one, we are headed to this party on New Year's Day in Paris, California, where I went to high school. So I was like super hyped.
Yeah, that shit was crazy though.
So we're headed to this party and we're so hyped. I'm so mad that I fought those girls. Like, I wish I could have had more tolerance for them. We gonna have fun tonight because we need to make up for last night. It shouldn't have been turned down at the end.
We are the life of the party.
We are the party.
We don't go to motherfucking functions and just be like, oh, we about to start fighting and just start wilding out on bitches. That's just not.
We are the nice girls. We're the nice pretty girls. The girls that I fought that night, I was smiling so hard at them and trying to be all nice to them in the party before I fought them. I didn't know that I was gonna fight them. We had a good little road trip up there. It was like an hour and 15 minutes. Pretty Ricky, if you like 22 to 25, 26, that's the station where you need to be at, because that was our shit. We had the bottle of Hennessy. When we got pretty close, we started taking shots, right? So we get inside, we happy. We like,
We
yeah.
say hi to everybody.
We
Happy
walked in, we
New
were shaking
Year.
people's hands, like
Shit.
girls, boys. You know how girls walk in, they don't talk to girls, they only talk to boys. No, we walked in, we was talking to girls,
everybody.
we was talking to the boy. We was like, hi everybody, hey.
Mind you, when we got in there, it wasn't as packed.
It wasn't a lot of people.
So we were just like, oh, hey, Happy New Year, Happy New
All
Year.
eyes on us
you know?
and shit.
And we're missing one. We're missing
Lily.
one of the girls, but we dropped her at home. Before
Shout out to Lillian, baby.
Shout out to Lillian.
Hey, Lily Poo.
Even though you did.
Thanks for
hit
the banana,
speed bumps.
bitch.
I completely missed that. Even though you.
She did hit the speed bumps. Remember, I was like, I'd have been like, hit the speed bump, boom, boom.
Oh, okay, yeah. Even though she didn't hit them speed bumps, I
It's
think
okay.
Yeah, the speed
We
bumps
love
are them
you.
bitches, but we gonna get there. Remember Remember the word speed bump. The DJ, which is her boo, had an attitude problem. He told me I should go get my girl.
I'm single. Her.
Yeah. He told me to go get my girl. And I was like, go get my girl. What'd she do now? We were all drunk. But I remember Jasmine was telling me, like, there's an issue between her and the guy. So I was like, what's going on?
Oh, yeah.
Divine's so nonchalant. Divine had no clue what was going on.
Bruh.
Divine
We're all
was
drunk, mind you.
Divine was chilling. Like, she was like this.
Huh? Who's trying to fight me?
Just
Why?
trying to dance.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't know what was going on. But they're like, go get Divine. You know what I'm saying? She acting out. She crazy. And now I'm like, yeah, Divine is crazy. Where's she at? Divine's like,
Sitting there, she's not doing to Amara in our eyes where she's not doing nothing crazy.
Yeah,
you know,
she was
so
just
we're
like-
like, what's she doing? But
he's like, yeah, Divine was like, she making googly eyes at somebody's.
Googly.
Yeah, making googly eyes at somebody's husband. Or she was trying to hug up and kiss up on somebody's husband.
I heard him say that.
Yeah.
Then he say something like, oh, she touches dick or something like
Yeah.
that. Yes. Bitch, I don't know if I was hearing it myself.
He
Yup,
said like
thank you.
that she was doing something inappropriate to somebody's husband. We gonna cop that name out though.
Bitch, I'm snitching on you.
Margaret. I go and I start talking to the DJ. I pull him aside. I'm like, what's the issue though? And he was like, well, she was touching on somebody's mouth and the wife is here. And so Divine does stupid shit when she's drunk. That's what he said. He said when Divine's drunk, she does stupid shit. And I was like, okay, I can't argue with you on that. I was like, but right now she's chilling. Me and him started talking more about what was going on. I was like, did you see her touch his toe?
No.
He said no. I said, where'd you get that information from? He was like, I was like, no, tell me what really happened. He's like, well, she was trying to shake my hand, or she was flirting with her man, right? So this is what happened.
This is what happened.
This the DJ, right? This the DJ right here. She's gonna play
I'm
herself.
flirting with my nigga. You know, I like to do this little finger shit right here.
And then I'm the other nigga. I'm the one that has the wife. So this is what happened. What's
I'm
up, bro?
reaching for my-
What's up, bro? What's up?
And then I end up getting this nigga's hand. That's it. That's
That's
it.
no problem.
That's
Okay.
it.
But oh my
That's what
nigga,
happened.
hey, that's how it should have went.
That's how it should have went on
okay.
accident. It was a mistake. So the girl saw that handshake happen and thought it was some weird shit going on when really it wasn't. Like I said, Divine was really just sitting here like this. Quiet, the most quiet I've ever seen her in my life.
Oh God.
Even though she was drunk,
she
was
drunk.
quiet. So we was fucking with it.
They ended up taking everybody outside. They took all those girls outside, took the guy outside, and I was like, what's going on? I start walking outside, and they told me I can't go outside. And I was like, why?
Quarantine a bitch.
They try to unblock me in. I go outside, and I'm like, what's the issue? Like, what's going on? I told her man to go and talk to that nigga because he making shit up.
Right.
So he went outside to go talk to that nigga, and the guy that was lying on the vine started running towards me. I had a bag of grapes in my hand because it was the DJ's, and he told me I should roll up for him. And then I had my phone in my hand, so I almost dropped it on the floor, and I realized Jasmine was behind me. I handed it to Jasmine, and I told the DJ, I said, move out the way. I don't care who it is, you running up on me. If we gonna fight,
Right.
we're gonna fight, and if I lose, that's fine, but we gonna fight, and I'm gonna use all my might. So move out the fucking way. DJ moves out the way. We gonna name him
Triangle.
Boogers, because he just remind me of crusty ass boogers. So Booger run up. Booger. He comes really close to me like he was gonna do something.
Right.
He had on a hat, so he gets in my face, and his hat hits me on my forehead. So I knock his hat off, and I slap that nigga in the face like, get the fuck out of my face. And then he walked away. Oh, where's your phone? I was like, I left it in the bathroom because I went inside the bathroom, like I said, to roll up for the DJ. So I was like, well, my phone was in the bathroom, so where's my phone? This little Mexican boy that was there, he was 13 years old.
Let's take beer shots. I'm like, dude, I can tell you're 13. Talk about beer shots.
But he didn't lie. He didn't lie about his age. He
No,
said he was 13.
actually, he didn't never told me his age. His brother told me his age.
I asked him. He
Oh,
walked
you did?
in. He walked in, and I looked at him in the face, and I was like,
He didn't look grown.
he looked
enough.
young.
He looked too
But I
baby.
thought he was lying,
He looked
and
like
someone
my
walked
brother.
up to me and was like, he lying. He's not 13. I was like, how old are you? He walked in, and he had 2 bottles of liquor in his hand, like dark liquor.
Oh, he said tequila.
It
We
wasn't
have 8
tequila.
bottles of tequila.
Was it tequila? It was dark liquor, so it couldn't be tequila.
It wasn't like that green.
And he was like, I saw your phone in the bathroom. So I wasn't tripping. I knew it was in the bathroom. He was like, and I was like, who went in after you? He was like, a black guy. And I was like, okay. So then I got crazy. I thought it was only 3 at first. It ended up being 4. The 3 girls that were trying to fight Divine were outside. And so I was already mad, and I was already trying to get outside. Jasmine saw me trying to sneak out the back door and stood in front of the back door and was like, you can't go out.
Guys, there's a whole motherfucking table of liquor. I'm talking a whole table of liquor. And Amara's scooting it to get outside of the patio door, bro.
Trying to escape.
Like, and I'm looking at Amara like, I know what she's doing. I let her do it but the moment she's trying to open the door, bitch, that's when I ran for her ass like, Amara, don't. Girl,
That's
don't.
what
She's
was
like, I need to find a way out. She was like, crack
They wouldn't let us out.
They would not let us out of the house, mind you guys.
Only us though. Like
Only us. Oh, and Lily.
I got on the microphone. I said, y'all got 10 minutes to find my phone, or I'm going to go outside and I'm going to beat them bitches' asses by myself. I made it very clear. Just, y'all got 5 minutes. I said, y'all got 10 minutes.
10 minutes,
So
she said.
every time someone will ask me something, you find your phone? I was like, nah, but they got like 8 minutes left.
No, I swear to God, she had
it was counting down.
A countdown, yeah.
It was counting down in my head.
I was like, damn, how'd she know? She's down to 60 10 times. She's
I
giving
did.
that 10 minutes.
I
She
was not.
giving
People
them-
were talking to
she
me,
was
and I was
giving
just
them
like,
time.
like, people were talking to me, but I was still counting in my head. Like I literally counted to 60
10 times. Like, bitch, see, I know my best friend.
Someone will ask me a question, I'll be like, no, but it's okay. They got 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Like I didn't.
Like, 6 minutes, 45.
Like I went to go stand by the door. At this point, no one was giving me any information.
Right.
I was like, somebody got my phone, and I remember calling it, and I called it, it rang and went to voicemail. I said, somebody has it. I try to bum rush the door. Some guy grabs me. That was the guy that you were talking to. And I almost whooped his ass.
Bitch, you a bitch. I swear to God, I was like, get off my friend. She gonna fuck you up. And he was like, why? I didn't do anything. I was like, well, don't be manhandling her.
Yeah,
I was like, she gonna fuck you up. She's
I would-
hot. And what'd you say? You calling my man, bitch? I'm single once again. He was just trying to dance with me. But my bitch beat him up, and now he wasn't fucking with me because he knew that was my bitch.
Out of all the niggas,
He had,
was
bitch,
holding
I know,
out for
I
me.
seen it. And
He
when
was-
you fucking swung off like, big, I
hit him.
seen you hit it, bitch.
I hit him first.
No,
I hit him first because I was angry, and then that's when he was like, "Nah, bitch, you're not about to hit me." He grabbed my arms, and then that's when I was like, I had both my feet off the ground. He had both of my feet off the ground, so I was like, "It's cool." He was holding me like this, and he was
And you
leaning
were
up against the
crawling
wall.
Oh, and you
He was
like,
leaning up against the wall.
And you
so The door was right here, the door to get out, and it was open, and it was kind of leaning towards me. So I just started kicking the door.
Oh, that's why it got.
I started kicking the door.
Mind you,
The doors was off the hinges.
My camera keeps overheating and cutting off. So I was kicking the door back and forth. I kicked it, and it'll come back to me. And I'll kick it again, and it'll come back to me.
mind you, Amara kicked the motherfucking door off of the hinges because it's coming back to me. And then that bitch ended up falling off the hinges at the end of the night, okay?
They were really trying to screw it in at the end of the night.
Honestly.
But the thing is, once my phone came back in my hand, I was happy-go-lucky. It was like I wasn't even, old Amara wasn't even here. I was like, hey.
And then right after that, we got the phone, right?
Yeah.
Shortly after Amara knocked the door off the hinges, we got the phone.
They brought the phone back. They told me.
With only 1 minute to spare, honestly.
Literally.
It was
I was
literally
counting.
like 1 minute.
I skipped 10 seconds because I was like 30. Then I was like 40, 41, 42. I skipped 10 seconds because I was like, y'all wasting time. Lillian came to me when I was at like 46 seconds, and she was like, Amara, this is what the issue is. They already found your phone. And the thing is, her man, the DJ, already told me that he found the phone, you know? But he didn't give me any more information. He was like, we know who has your phone. It's okay, I'm gonna get it back. And I was like, that doesn't give me, I was like, I'm gonna keep counting. He told me that in about 5 minutes. Lillian comes when there's only 46 seconds left, and she's like, Amara, this is what it is. Someone took your phone from the bathroom and left and went to the car. They called him and they threatened him, and they said if they don't bring your phone back that they're gonna blow his shit up. So now they're waiting for that guy to come back with your phone because they knew he was the one who took it. So your phone is coming back right now. That calmed me down. Like, I was up here, that shit calmed me down to like right about here. And I was just like, okay. And when she finished telling me the story, DJ is walking up with the phone in his hand, and he hands it to me, and I go inside and I'm like, got my phone. Everybody's like, yay!
Hey, party's back on.
I thought that was the biggest issue, but really the biggest issue was the bitches that were still outside.
They were outside hot.
Mind you,
turning up, they outside still hot.
There's a couple times where I personally had went out and just to check on the scene outside, and them bitches was still out there. Bitch, how are you outside of the party? How are you outside hating? Bitch,
hating from outside the club.
You can't even get in. We was just in the house continuing to turn up.
Yeah, we forgot about them. But the thing is, anytime me or Divine would want to walk out, they'll tell us to stay.
Yep.
So she could go out, Lillian
Lily
could go out
because they wasn't trying to fight us.
Why would they not trying to?
But
because they're trying to fight me.
Mind you guys, gotta let them know about the history of these bitches, because why they was trying to fight only Amara and Divine. They wasn't going for me and Lil. You know what I mean? So
they never saw them before. I didn't know who they were when I saw them at the party. When I found out who they were was when they were trying to run inside the house and they wouldn't let them in. And I was like, these are the girls that were trying to fight us at Savoy. And then DJ said, yeah. So pretty much, I never knew DJ until she met DJ.
We went out.
We went to the club, and they bought a bottle. No, they had a bottle at a table. One of the girls is married to the other guy for papers, I guess. We went to the table to go get drinks, and all them girls were married to these young boys for papers. Yeah, we walk up to the table, and they're pouring us drinks, and then the girls are looking at us like this. Divine was like, "Why the fuck are these bitches looking at us like this?"
Hot.
She was pissed. She was like, "I'm about to run up." She was
hot.
Yeah, she was like, "Why the fuck are these bitches looking at us like that?" I was like, "Divine, chill. Like, we're too cute to be trying to fight inside of here." And she was like, "It's okay. I'm not about to fight them. I'm about to go take one of their niggas." That
is always her mentality.
That's what I
nothing. We taking it.
I really went after this nigga too, though.
She went after one of the niggas. And she was there with the nigga. Yep. But she was like, you gonna wait while I get this bitch mad real quick. Those girls were really looking at us weird. And I was just like, of course, we're pretty girls coming to the table for drinks. We weren't coming for anything else. They told us to come and get some drinks. Right. That's the only reason why we're at their table. And that's where they knew us from. I didn't know it was supposed to be a fight then. And I told her.
They were getting rowdy then too, though.
With us?
Because even had to come step in. The DJ dude had to like come and step in. They were getting rowdy.
Oh, They were. But I was standing there. That time I was just like,
yeah, she was fucking nonchalant as fuck. I was ready. I was like, I don't give a fuck.
And then that's because Amara, she's like, oh, we too pretty to fight. She's always had that mentality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know what kicked her up in 2017.
Yo, everybody
watch out, okay? Like, it was all commotion because those girls were trying to jump down and get Divine.
Only me.
To get Divine. And I was like, damn, that was at Savoy. So these are the same girls at this house party.
Bitch, how many months ago was that?
80 miles away from home.
Come on.
Yeah.
We went to a house party, we're like, we're not going to know anybody there. It's cool.
Exactly. That's exactly. We're like, oh yeah, it's a whole different crowd. We don't know anybody especially from last night.
Right.
You know, like, we all just going to have fun.
Right.
right.
When anybody messes with Amara's friends, you gonna deal with Amara.
That's just what it is.
That's just, honestly. Like,
That's just what it is. Because like I said, you can come up to me. Come up to me and you can talk as much shit as you want to me. I'll look at you and I'll smile at in your face and I'll laugh at you. But once you fuck with my friends, it's a fucking wrap. So if you ever want to fight me, fuck with my friends and I might blow your head off. That's up to you.
Honestly.
So anyway,
big as fuck though.
Yeah.
They had sneakers on. Did you say they had sneakers
Yeah, they
and
had
shit?
all
They were ready to fight. We
day.
came in cute with heels and shit.
Yeah, we was cute. We had on
heels on and shit. Looking all.
I had on a dress. She had on a dress. I
had on nice white jeans and a cute top.
But we all had on heels.
We was looking bomb.
They had on Skechers.
So they knew what they were
and
trying
joggers
to do.
and hoodies. You know, them bitches was dressed in all black trying to run up.
This is what happened. This is how the fight started because now the video is getting pretty long. But y'all know it's juicy.
Y'all was looking for a story time. Here it is.
Yeah, y'all was all up in my Snapchat like, give me a story time. Give me a story time.